Portland weather has been really nice. I really like the vibes of Kumoricon. Definitely want to come back again if they would have me. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janine and I'm the artist behind Jeaninidraws, and today we are at Kumoricon. So Kumoricon is a convention in Portland, Oregon, and it is in the Oregon Convention Center. The estimated attendance is about 11K and it is a 3-day convention. Today is day 0 and I just finished setting up my table. I have a few new things that I'd like to show you guys, so let's go ahead and head to the table. Alright, so here is the table set up for Kumoricon. I have a different display than usual. So I got these new display boards here that will hold all of my sticker sheets. So this has become self-serve along with the die cut stickers down here. So I wanted to try this out just because I know my sister's been doing self-serve for her stickers and it's been doing really well. So hopefully it's similar for me. And then I also have these new shirts. So the Pikachu one I debuted at San Japan, and these two I'm debuting at Kumoricon. These are both original designs featuring Jasper. So this one is the mayonnaise shirt and this is the Honkshu shirt. And then I also made some new cutouts for the top of my table. One is Jasper and one is Mocha. I'm just trying this out, trying to see what works for me, and something that I'm reintroducing this convention is the Miku Gacha. I haven't had this at my table for a little bit just because it takes up space, but because I moved my sticker sheets onto these two racks here, I've gotten a lot more space and I've had to bring a lot less grids, as you can see. And so I figured I would bring it and hopefully it does as well as it usually does. So we're gonna cover up now and then we will be back tomorrow for day 1. Good morning! It is the morning of day 1 of Kumoricon and we just got to the convention center. I went to the Artist Alley control room and I bought Wi-Fi with my Artist Alley badge, and so instead of buying Wi-Fi from my own hotspot, it's cheaper to get it through Kumoricon. So I decided to do that and we'll see how it holds up. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect directly to your Square terminal. I had to do a hotspot, so I don't really know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. On the way here, we did walk past a bunch of attendees. I don't think it was super duper full, and the line to get into the Kumori market, which is the vendor hall, exhibitors, and artist alley, wasn't super long, so I'm kind of worried about foot traffic, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm feeling pretty positive. I think because I know that the attendee is around 11 to 12K. I think my expectations are set a little better. That's about it. I will check in midday and let you know how I'm doing. Something interesting I forgot to note about Kumoricon is that for day 1, usually cons will start a little later in the day on Friday, maybe 12 or 1 p.m. But today for Kumoricon, it actually opens at 10 a.m. and Saturday and Sunday also open up at 10 a.m. So I think that's pretty interesting. I think having more time to vend is nice, especially since we got in yesterday anyway, so I was already ready to go. Hopefully more time vending equals more sales, but we will see. So just a quick note about the Kumoricon artist tables. We have 6-foot tables and there's spaces in between each table, which is really nice, so everybody can easily enter and exit through to the back of their table. And there's also a lot of space in the back, which is super nice. And so as you can see, there's so much space and we're not encroaching on each other's displays or anything. And I think even if people have photo stands, it's not really in the way, so there's just a lot of space in between each table, and so that's really nice. It's about halfway through day 1 and I think I've made about 60% of my expenses back, and so I'm hoping that the rest of the day I can make back the rest of that 40%. I think I'm pretty close, so I'm feeling confident, and it's only day 1, so that's a really good sign. As far as sales go, when the show first opened, it felt pretty slow. There didn't really seem to be a lot of people buying just yet, but maybe an hour in, it felt pretty steady for a couple I think there were a lot of small purchases, and so it made it feel like it was going pretty good, but when I checked my numbers, it wasn't as high as I thought it would be. And now the foot traffic has been kind of slow, but as far as what's been selling well and what hasn't been, I think these stickers have been doing well. I think having them as self-serve has been helping a lot. Everything else has kind of been moving pretty evenly after stickers. I'm hoping that shirts will pick up just because I brought so many. I hope that people buy them. I was very happy to sell one of my Mayo shirts. That was a win in my book. Hopefully we can make back the rest of the expenses today and then just have a fun weekend the rest of the time in here. So I will check back in at the end of the day. See ya. So here is the stamp rally that I am part of for Kumoricon. It is One Piece themed and it is like a high school AU. So I based my designs off of the official Cup Noodle commercials that One Piece did a collaboration with. There's 4 artists, and if you get all 4 stamps, then we have 2 different prizes. The first one is this notebook that has 4 different dividers. So each of the artists designed a different tab. I'll put their Instagram handle on the screen. We have 10 minutes left in day 1, and I've made back all of my expenses for this trip. I'm really excited about that, and I'm hoping that tomorrow and Sunday is even better. So tomorrow starts at 10 a.m. as well, and then ends at 6 p.m. And then I think Sunday starts at 10 a.m. and then ends at 4 p.m. So a little earlier. But yeah, so we're probably, after day 1 ends, we're gonna all close up, and then my friends and I are gonna go get some ramen. Good morning. It is the morning of day 1, and Artist Alley just opened up. It is 10 a.m. and today closes at 6 p.m. Can I just say that the Portland weather has been really nice since we've been here. Every morning that we've been walking has been like a really nice crisp breeze, and all of the fall leaves are just so pretty. I don't know if we have like the red, yellow, orange leaves in Texas or not, but there's just something about it that has just been really refreshing every morning that we've been walking. So it's been really nice here. And the crowd outside of the hallway, the line was a little bit longer than it was yesterday, so I'm pretty hopeful for today. I've already made back my expenses, so there's no big pressures or anything, and let's just hope today's a good day. Here are these stickers for our stamp rally. So we ran out of notebooks on the second day for the prize, so all of the remaining prizes are a sticker pack. And so here's the one that I did. In the Cup Noodle commercial, Zoro was in the Kendo Club, so I decided to draw him in his Kendo uniform. Here is Gear 5 Luffy going to school, Chopper in science class, and we have Sanji in home ec. I think we're running low on these. We'll probably run out before the end of the day. Thank you so much if you guys joined our stamp rally. I hope you guys had fun. It's 2 p.m. now, and that's about halfway through day 2. And sales have been pretty good. I think by the time it was halfway through yesterday, the numbers were lower compared to what I made today. So I think I'm doing better today, which is really good. I think stickers are still doing the best in terms of sales. Charms have picked up too. Unfortunately, shirts have not been selling as quickly. I did notice that a lot of people really do like the horseshoe shirt, but a lot of people will read it and laugh about it, but I haven't made any sales of that shirt yet, so but that's okay. It's been a good day, and I think there's a lot of foot traffic going through. I don't think everyone's necessarily buying, but there's definitely a lot of people looking around, so it's been good vibes at Kumoricon, and I'm excited to just be here.
Attention Kumori Market. If you are currently missing the heel off your shoe, yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
I would not mind.
Excuse me.
I know, right?
Attention Kumori Market once after that.
Excuse me.
They have a Chico over here, but it's one that I already have.
Excuse me.
It is almost the end of day 2 of Kumoricon, and I think today went really well. I definitely did better than yesterday, which is really great. I think my numbers on card was more than my total yesterday. And yeah, I met a lot of really, really sweet customers. I got some gifts just from Faye, one of the guests of honor at Kumoricon. So I got this really cute sticker and a little ribbon for my badge. So thank you. I think stickers and charms are the ones that are still doing really well. I think that the way that my display is set up is that since they're like right at eye line, I think that has been helping bring attention to them. I was hoping the shirts would move a little bit more today, but I sold a couple, a good chunk, so I'm still really happy. There's like 20 minutes left into the day. Gonna get through these 20 minutes, cover up, and head to dinner with friends. Good morning. It's the morning of day 3, and Artist Alley just opened up. There's a good amount of people walking around already, which I'm surprised about. I feel like usually it takes a while for people to trickle down to the Artist Alley. So I'm looking forward to today. Today ends at 4 p.m., which is 2 hours earlier than Saturday and Friday. And then I'm just gonna break down, head back to my hotel with all my luggages, and then I'll be flying out tomorrow. It's been a good con. I really like the vibes of Kumoricon, and I really like Portland. I like the fall weather. I wish we had that in Texas. And I've been having a lot of fun just hanging out with friends this convention. So yeah, it's been a blast. Really hope I can come back next year. But I'll check in midday just to update on how sales are going. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
This is my new way of passing the time. So it is 1:30 of day 3 of Kumoricon, and that's just a little bit past halfway of day 3. And it's been a little bit slower today. I know that it's a Sunday, so I think a lot of people, maybe they've already made their purchases, but there just isn't as much foot traffic today as there was the other 2 days. I'm still doing pretty well on sales though. I had a good consistent stream coming in earlier today, but it's definitely slowed down this afternoon, and I kind of don't really expect it to pick back up anytime soon, which is totally fine. Stickers and charms have still been doing really well. I also was able to sell a few totes this weekend, which is great. I only have 4 left, and I'm not sure if I really have any plans of restocking them. As far as shirts go, sales for them have still been pretty slow. I still have a lot of the Mayo shirts. I sold a few more of the Honk Shoe shirts, which I'm really happy about, and then the Pikachu shirts are always a favorite. So really happy with the numbers that I've made so far, and I would definitely want to come back again if they would have me. Just gonna keep going, and I will check back again at the end of the day, and we will wrap up Kumoricon. If you are looking to vend at Kumoricon at any point in the future, I think one thing that is important to note is that Kumoricon actually gives you a list of IP that you are not allowed to sell in the Artist Alley. And this is just talking about like fan art. You have several reasons as to why you aren't allowed to sell these certain IP. So it's just something to keep in mind, but some of the examples for this year, Baldur's Gate 3, so you weren't allowed to sell any of that. And MXTX was another one. If your merch contains any IP titles or anything, then you actually aren't allowed to sell that, or you have to like cover it up somehow. A couple of my friends had to go through their display and actually take washi tape and block stuff off too. Some artists had to take down like entire like prints and displays. And so if you're looking to vend an Artist Alley at Kumoricon in the future, then it would be good to get that list beforehand before you start packing or anything, just so you know what you are allowed to bring and what you aren't allowed to bring. So okay, it is 3 p.m. in the Artist Alley, so we have about an hour left to vend and an hour left of Kumoricon. And so the traffic has slowed down quite a bit. Been having a lot of downtime with few sales in between.
And I think that's kind of how the rest of the convention is probably going to go, since there's only an hour left. I'm hoping, yeah. After the con closes, it's just gonna be breakdown and then heading back to our hotel, and then I'm flying back home tomorrow. We'll probably get some post-con celebratory dinner tonight. And yeah, but I did want to take a moment to just thank the Kumoricon staff for being so kind and helpful this entire weekend. We got this really nice artist alley packet when we checked in, and they had a little booth in the center of the hall where they had a bunch of supplies we could use, and so I think this was really helpful for any emergencies. And yeah, I definitely utilized their help a lot this weekend. I know that the Kumoricon staff is all volunteers, so this is just all out of their own time. It has such nice vibes, and yeah, so I'm really grateful to be here. I had a really great time while vending here, and I really hope I can come back next year, but we'll see. Just wanted to say thank you again for watching, and if you would like to subscribe for more of this type of content, please do. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.